thought this week, since I am in this place over here, check it out. It's one of my favorite places in the world. It's called San Diego. If you've ever been to San Diego, or if you want to go to San Diego, you gotta watch this episode because I'm gonna give you a tour of San Diego, but I'm also going to give you all of the insights that I'm getting at this really incredible seminar. It's by a mentor of mine. His name's Brendon Burchard, just landed on the Success magazine, and that's what he's all about. He's all about high performance and getting the best out of people, and that's exactly what I do in the three critical areas of everyone's life, that being relationships, career, finance, and especially health. So I'm gonna share all of the nuggets that I get from this high performance seminar, and I'm also gonna give you a tour of this beautiful place. So what a high performance day we just had with Brendon Burchard. He's still in there, he's still going strong. We're out here, and I want to share a little bit about what happened there. Before I do that though, remember, I also want to share this special city, San Diego, with you. So I'm going to give you the panoramic here. Over here we got Petco Park, really cool place right in the corner over there. And Petco Park, that's where the Padres play. Hope you can still hear me. You see my camera lady, she sort of walked away from me, and I hope you can still hear me. Hey, I'm here, and you're flashing that light in my eyes. Oh my God, this is terrible. Is it really that dark here? It's what, 6:30, so the sun's just going down over here. Quite beautiful, actually. This sunset, it just goes over that ridge over there, and if you could just look over to the left, that is, I believe it's called La Jolla, okay, with a J, that silent Spanish J, La Jolla, beautiful place. You can probably see that cliff, it just like drops right off. Apparently you can swim with the seal. What I learned today, something that really struck home for me and something I'm gonna bring home. What is the three best words that would describe how you want to show up in your life? Okay, or here's another question. What three words would best describe for the people, okay, that you love and you care and that you support and that you serve? This could be your family, this could be your customers. How do they need you to be, or how do they need you to show up? So Brendon asked us that question, and I had to come up with these three words. And my words, I want to be brave. You know, I need to have courage. Courage is where I can start to create who I want to be. The second thing was honesty. Now, don't take this the wrong way. It's not like I'm dishonest. I can be a lot more transparent, and I can be a lot more transparent, not just with the people that I serve, okay, my students, but I can also do that with the people that I have in my family, you know, with my children and with my girlfriend and with my brothers and my sisters. And, you know, when things, you know, perhaps are bothering me, bringing it up I know would be difficult, and I might not get, you know, a pleasant reaction from them, that I'm transparent or honest enough to actually have that conversation. And the third word was instinctive. I want to be instinctive. I want to listen to this thing right here. As my mother always says, that I got to start using my gut instinct, right? This is like our second brain down here. This is where, you know, a lot of our neurochemicals, so serotonin, comes from, and it has intelligence. That's what we're investigating right now in the medical world, and it's really, really cool, cutting edge stuff, just knowing how important this is to our intelligence, that inner intelligence, that instinctiveness. And that's what I really crave as well. So those are the three ways that I want to show up, and that's who I want to be in my life. So I'm going to ask you that question. What are those three things, and how can it best be described who you want to be? What are those three words? Till the next time. Okay, bon appetit. Here it is. I told you that I held the bread, but they brought back the bread, double up bread, because my lovely camera woman decided she would give me her bread too. So I'll throw that bread back to her, and I will eat this piece of bread. It looks very tasty, actually. Hey, you see that bread keeps creeping back. That bread's gonna tossed over there, and hopefully it stays there, because for some reason it keeps landing over here. Good morning. So why am I so happy this morning? I wasn't so happy when I got out of bed. There's a bit of a time difference here. San Diego over here is 3 hours behind my local time in Toronto. What I try to do is I try to get to bed a little bit earlier when I'm traveling and there's time change, especially going back in time, just so that I can sort of keep my local time zone as best as possible, because it is challenging on the way back. If there's anyone out there that does a lot of traveling, I understand how hard it is for you to do what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm getting ready for a workout, right? I got some bad hair going on here, so I got the hat. A little bit easier for me than it is for you ladies to get to the gym in the morning when you're traveling. You know, I just gotta throw my hat on and, you know, put some water on my face and get ready and go. My camera lady almost fell over there. You okay? Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I get it. It's really difficult. It's difficult to keep in the game, to get to the gym in the morning or do whatever you do for movement. But we gotta do it. Okay, we're here. I'm here. I'm on the elliptical. It's one of my favorite, actually. So I'm gonna do about 20 minutes on this machine, and then I'm gonna do about 20 minutes strength training, 20-20. I'm gonna do some weights. What I try to do when I get into a new gym if I'm traveling is I look for things that I can do different. I wanna mix it up, I wanna diversify it. You know, I wanna stimulate my mind, I also wanna stimulate my body. You know, I typically work out at home and got a bench, got some dumbbells, and there's only so many things you can do with that. So I found this ball. I don't have a ball at home. Typically I wouldn't use it anyways, but I know that it can make workouts a lot more challenging. It's a stability ball, so it creates instability. And I can just use a typical exercise like a chest press, and I can create an unstable environment with this ball, and I can make it a lot more challenging. So check it out. This is what it looks like. This is a chest fly. I'm just gonna roll back, get these dumbbells set up. Here's my starting point. And I'm gonna make a half moon here down to the bottom. Get a really good stretch with the ball too. That's the other thing that you can't get with a bench. And then I'm gonna squeeze up at the top. That's what it looks like. Okay, we have some breakfast here. We just trained. So now it's time to fuel up. We got to get into that seminar at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to start off with the fruit table, right? Fruits and vegetables. You heard me talk about so much. If we can start our day with more fruit, more vegetables, we're going to have a better day. Win the morning, as Brendon has been telling us in the seminar here. So I'm going to win it with this fruit. Now check this out. I've never seen these before. This is a mini kiwi. So I had the manager of the Hilton here explain it to me because I didn't know what to do with these. What do? Do you peel them? No. Check it out. This is a mini kiwi. It tastes just like a big kiwi, except it's a mini kiwi, and they're freaking amazing. It's like, you know, a little candy. This is nature's candy. High in iron for all you women out there that may be lower in iron or even borderline or anemic. Fresh, love it fresh. I can get into these when they get dried too, but I think fresh is always better. So I'm here with my two buddies. So Miguel greeted me with a kitchen knife. It was about yay big. Yeah, so, but he had a smile on his face, so I just had to ask him, was that smile for real? Because, you know, normally you don't greet people with a smile and this big ass knife in your hand, but that's how Miguel rolls, okay? So check it out, guys. This is my ingredients for this omelet that Miguel's gonna create here. I got some magic mushrooms, okay? There is a lot of magic in these things, let me tell you. A lot of therapeutic benefits in mushrooms, and I got my greens, green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper. So Miguel, let me ask you, what is the secret to making a wonderful omelet?
The biggest secret, I say, is love. You give everything with love.
Yeah.
You receive everything with love. You add love to it.
Yeah.
Then that's when people start enjoying and eating love.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's all about the feeling, right? How long you been here at the Hilton?
9 years, sir.
9 years. And there's this other guy here. He didn't have a knife, so I trusted him a little bit more this morning.
He's a more gentle guy.
He's the gentle guy, yeah. But you know what they say about the gentle guys, right?
He's still my spot right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's the apprentice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I It's fine. My job is to be here, but
Miguel takes over. He just slides in, and you know the spotlight's on him, and he takes the show over. That's just how he rolls, right? So I had to call over the manager here because I'm really disappointed with the food. There's not enough of these little guys over here. This is Joshua.
Hello everybody, how you all doing?
I'm so happy with the food here. Joshua actually, he introduced me to this mini kiwi nature's candy over here. So anyways, Joshua, I wanted to ask you, so I've been to San Diego a couple times, but never really had a chance to move around and look around. So, you know, what would you suggest are the best spots in town? You know, the must-sees of San Diego.
The must-sees of San Diego, I would definitely say the San Diego Zoo. That's the most iconic place here. And then just from this hotel in general, there's little places like Seaport Village, there's little shops, little local places you can go to. And Old Town. Old Town's a nice historic place to just learn about San Diego and how it came to be.
First, I want to thank you, brother.
Of course.
Yeah,
Nice meeting you.
You've been awesome. And yeah, we'll meet more of the staff at the lovely Hilton at San Diego Bayfront real soon. There's a fire in here. No, really. So this is what's been happening over the last, I guess, like more than 24 hours. Started at 9:30 yesterday, right? And we're already at like noon the next day. So back there, you probably can't see it, but there's a little bit of smoke coming off beyond the boats there, the sailboats, and that's because another boat is on fire, for real. Bad fire, like 100 firefighters. I could hear the sirens going off, and it got so bad they just pulled all the firefighters out. I wouldn't have known this, but I did something that I don't normally do. I actually looked at the news and I found out about this huge fire, and I was joking with Mandy here. I said, wow, we're in this Brendon bubble here. We're in this bubble where we're here for ourselves, to improve ourselves. And it's so important that all these things out here, even like a fire, like just a few miles from our hotel that we're staying at, this massive fire with 100 firefighters trying to put the damn thing out, we're not even in the know of that. We don't really even care. And it's not that I don't care, obviously. I don't like the fact that there's some weird stuff going on down there. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sort of singing, but I don't know. I don't think it's singing, actually. Something really, really weird, but I'm gonna keep on going here. So the whole point is, in the bubble, we need to do that once in a while. And that's what me and Mandy are doing here. I basically have put myself in the bubble. I took myself out of my other bubble back at home and into this nurturing pod here that I can get what I need. Just so you get to know Brendon like I know Brendon here. Here's some Larry King, Oprah. He's helped Oprah out with some projects. Tony Robbins, him and Tony have been good friends for a while. Some presidents, as you can see there. Wayne Dyer, spiritual master. Also, she was here actually. This is Ariana Huffington. Brendon was talking about, a lot of times we are not as productive as we could be, and we don't understand why, and we're so frustrated because we just don't know why it's so necessary. Why is it a must? Why is it so important? And once we know that, and by the way, it might not be something that's internal, it might be external in regards to, maybe this is so important because it's so important for my family, right? It's so important for my spouse, my loved one, my partner. It might not just be all about us, and sometimes it becomes even more of a necessity, it becomes even more important or a must when it is for somebody else, because I'll tell you one thing that I know about human beings, we do a lot more for others than we do for ourselves. We have a hard time rewarding ourselves, and I know that when I'm coaching people, when they do something that they couldn't do or didn't do before, and now they're doing it, and I say, hey, listen, how can you reward yourself? And this is what I hear: nothing, nada, not a thing. And he just talked about, like, when we get something done, when we knew what the outcome was, we knew the bigger picture, the bigger why, to say, hell yeah, right? To smack that thing, whatever it is, smack your desk after the email, right? Get excited about it and take a break, take 5 minutes to feel that success, to really get that dopamine hit, that reward hormone that we have internally. Give it a chance to settle with us, right? To make us feel good, because that's what dopamine makes us feel. It makes us feel good. That's why it's the more hormone that we need more of, and we can get more of it if we give ourselves that reward, that pat on that back, that salute, that hey, you did it. So check this out. We're down here at the marina, and taking a closer look at these boats that I showed you from up in the hotel room. Look at this sucker here. That must be like 100 feet, at least 100 feet. Here's a cool one. What's this? Septimus. Septimus, thank you. I'm gonna have to go back to grade school, I think. He corrected me. I got corrected there. So we got here, we got the wildflower bikini. That's cool. I like that. Took me like whole 24 hours to remember what this flower is. A beautiful flower. It's called Birds of Paradise. So once I figured it out, I had to text my mom and brag a little bit that I actually know what this is called. But check that out. Isn't that just beautiful? You give me water, you give me a nice big cliff to look off of, and I'm happy. That's all I need. So we got a psychic over here. That's interesting. That's some crazy van there. That looks like more like a Rockstar tour bus than it does the San Diego Harbor Police. They're cool down here. Well, looks like we're not going any further. Or maybe...
Hey folks, if you can just hold off a couple minutes, we're coming through, okay?
Here's another look at this ship that was on fire. You can still see it just out of the side. It's still smoking. Apparently there's 2 people that are missing, unaccounted for. So originally they thought that there was nobody on the boat, but apparently there's 2 people that were part of the cabin crew and they don't know where they are. So look what we got here. This is an aircraft carrier of the Midway, and we got fighter jets up here. Check it out. We got helicopters over here, and this is a museum now. Mr. Mickey Mouse. We got some happy Mickey Mouse fans up at the top deck there, and they look a little too happy. I don't know what's going on up there, but I don't see Mickey Mouse neither. I don't know. A little strange. So what we got here looks like an event. Looks like a raving event. So this must be a rave going on by the looks of it. What gave it away was the costumes, and it ain't Halloween. Oh my God, where's Mandy? I got totally caught up in what's going on here, and I don't even know where she is. All right. If she went into this lineup, no, she couldn't have. No way. I am not going into this event. I'm not going to stand in this line. I got to find her. This is so weird. She was like right beside me, and I was talking away, and now she's gone, and I don't know where she is. San Diego Airport. I got one of these things on here. This is not my daily apparel, but I got one of these because Mandy talked me into a red-eye flight. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna make the best of it. I am going to bring the joy. This is one of the slogans that we learned at Brendon's High Performance Academy seminar. And what that means is that it's my choice. It's my choice to bring, okay, the joy, bring the feeling, bring the joy. You see, this guy over here, that was amazing, by the way. I'd never heard anyone do that. No, hey folks, we're not at the zoo right now. This is San Diego Airport, not San Diego Zoo. What's up, brother?
Carlos, come over here.
How are you?
Ready to check out.
Hey, you know what?
I want to give it a shout to both of you.
Yeah.
Amazing energy. Second about I have a good energy. You guys have an awesome energy.
Thanks, brother.
And like-minded people are attracted by like-minded people.
Amazing.
So my advice,
Thanks, brother.
follow this guy over here.
Thank you very
You know
much.
what I mean? You want to build your tribe, you got to build the energy first. But you too, man, this amazing energy.
I love
just
your
wanted to give it a shout for both of you guys, just rocking it out there.
Thanks, Carlos.
You know, everybody, we're just pushing it, and then this amazing event, brother.
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
wanted to give it a second bye over
give
here.
you some hugs here,
And
brother.
just say hi to you guys, because you guys are doing it, brother. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep it up. I'll see you guys at the next event.
Okay.
You guys have an outstanding day, yeah?
Thanks, Carlos. Appreciate it, brother. That was amazing. Okay, well, yeah. I guess you're getting the point. That's what that event was all about. He brought the joy over to us, and some weird noise he made with his mouth, which I thought was just, I gotta learn how to do that, because that was just, I never heard anything like that before. So cool. Time for me to get on this dreaded red eye. I'm gonna bring joy to it. I'm gonna embrace the suck, and I'm gonna honor the struggle of getting back home on the red eye flight. My friend, you keep inspiring to inspire.